Right, hello everybody. My name is Councillor Daniel Allen. I'm a councillor for Labour and the Cooperative Party on the Grange in Letchworth. And today I would like to introduce you to the candidate for Letchworth South East, which is Jackman's and the Lordship area. This is Councillor Martin Stears-Handscomb, who is the leader of North Herts District Council. So, hi Martin, and the first thing I'd like to say is, what's your favourite thing about living in Letchworth South East?
Well, it's the ward I live in. I moved into my current address in Farthing Drive off Penway just over 8 years ago, but I've had friends in the Jackman's estate ever since I moved to North Hertfordshire in the 1970s. In particular, I used to regularly visit the King's Community Church, where the Black Squirrel Credit Union, which I continue to chair, held our contact point meetings. So I've known the area, and I'd also add that having lived here, we are a garden city. Letchworth is a garden city. That means we've got lots of green areas, and during the lockdown, being able to walk in the green areas on both Jackman's estate and Lordship estate has been a great blessing.
It has. It's such a beautiful area. Now, you are the leader of North Herts District Council. So you already know everything it is to be a councillor, and you also know how it varies constantly. What aspects are you particularly looking forward to when you get re-elected this year?
Well, in particular, I have been a councillor for over 25 years, so I wouldn't say I know everything. I'm always learning new things. We've got fantastic staff, and in particular during the lockdown, they have been absolutely tremendous in looking after their residents and making sure that business loans are given out, all those sorts of things that have made it possible to protect our community during this very difficult time. Back in the day, I've been involved, I was a member of the planning committee for many years, but in particular, I chaired a group back in the 1990s on economic development, which made some of the work that we've done, for example, on helping to establish the Black Squirrel Credit Union, in working towards developing other cooperatives. A lot of very good work's done there, and that's a particular interest of mine.
Excellent. So how have you spent lockdown?
Well, being leader of the council, that's meant I've been working from home and spending a lot of time on meetings like this, working with not only with officers in North Herts, but also with leaders of all the councils in Hertfordshire, as we've worked together to ensure that that Hertfordshire was working as best it could with the Director of Public Health, with the National Health Service, and I'm really pleased to say that the government asked us to do a lot, but as councils we stepped up to the plate, and we've done everything that's been asked of us. So that's my time during lockdown, has been on lots and lots of meetings, and also not forgetting that residents still do get in touch with me and taking up casework. One of the most rewarding things is knowing that you've helped somebody in particular difficulties, and I'm pleased to been able to continue to do that even during lockdown.
And when lockdown finishes, what's your favourite place to go and get a coffee in Letchworth?
Well, there are a number of places, but Cultivo Lounge is one that I go into fairly regular. It's a good place to meet people, but you've also got David's Bookshop, which is a lovely place with its little cafe, and that's. So I wouldn't say a total favourite, but you know, I do love going into town at those sort of places.
Excellent. Is there anything else you would like to say to your constituents and the voters ahead of this election on the 6th of May?
Perhaps I need to say a little bit more about myself. In my previous life, I am now retired from the day job, as it were, although being leader is a pretty full-time job. But before that, I started off, one of my earliest jobs was as bus driver. But my sort of main jobs have been, first of all, in IT research. Then I was in teaching for a number of years, and finally I spent about 20 years working as an accountant. I suppose the other thing I would say of great importance is when I became leader of the council, on the very day we declared a climate emergency. And I've absolutely insisted that at every meeting every cabinet meeting, every council meeting, we remind ourselves that we've declared a climate emergency. And because it's an emergency, we are all keeping that in mind in everything we do on the council.
We are indeed. I have to announce that when I'm chairing planning, which I do on occasions as the vice chair, and I'm very proud to do that, and I'm very proud to be involved with a party that has put that through. So thank you, Martin. Right, everybody, please do remember, 6th of May is our local elections. We have elections for district and for county. Please do vote Labour, and please do register for a postal vote. Register now, it will save you having to go out ahead of this. We look forward to speaking to you soon. We look forward to representing you for many, many years to come. Thank you very much, and goodbye.